Evet, Danimarka Dışişleri Bakanı Kristian Jensen uluslararası basın merkezinde bir basın toplantısı yapıyor. Dış Politika Komisyonu'ndaki görüşülen konuları bugün burada bizimle paylaştı kendisi. Tabii ki konuların başında Avrupa'ya mülteci akını geliyor. Danimarka'da aşırı sağ Danimarka Halk Partisi Danimarka hükümetinden mülteci akınının yani Türkiye üzerinden Yunanistan'a ve diğer Avrupa ülkelerine mülteci akının önlenebilmesi için Danimarka hükümetinden Türkiye'ye baskı yapmasını istedi. Kristian Jensen'e soralım bakalım Danimarka hükümeti Türkiye ile bu konuda herhangi bir temasa geçti mi, geçecek mi, Türkiye'ye herhangi bir baskı yapmayı düşünüyor mu? Martin Henriksen fra Dansk Folkeparti vil gerne have dansk regering skal presse til Tyrkiet angående det gennemstrømning af flygtninge fra Tyrkiet til Grækenland og sådan noget. Vil Danmark gøre det, og hvad du synes om Tyrkiets rolle for at bekæmpelse med ISIS?
Jeg synes, at det er vigtigt, at Tyrkiet tager en større rolle på sig i forhold til at bekæmpe ISIL. Det er vigtigt, at de er aktivt til stede. Jeg er glad for, at de er åbnet op for amerikanske fly på luftbaserne, men jeg håber også, at de bliver mere aktiv part selv. I forhold til flygtningene, så har Tyrkiet løftet en meget, meget stor rolle i forbindelse med flygtningene, men det er vigtigt, at vi fra vestens side hjælper Tyrkiet med at løfte den opgave, sådan at det er muligt også økonomisk at hjælpe flere flygtninge i nærområderne. Det håber jeg, at vi kan gøre i et fællesskab.
Har I nogle planer om kontakter med Tyrkiet, eller vil I gøre det igennem EU?
Vi har i høj grad kontakt både gennem EU og gennem FN. Jeg har også direkte kontakter med min tyrkiske kollega i forhold til at drøfte forskellige spørgsmål. Men hvad vi drøfter, det holder vi for os selv.
Tusind tak.
Tak. This is a very exciting time to become Minister of Foreign Affairs. Well, I'm sure that every one of my predecessors has said the same, but I'm right. This is a very important and very exciting time to become Minister of Foreign Affairs, where we saw that any country in the world is fragile. Security is something that we need to fight for every day, and that people who don't want the Western way of life is going to reach out and attack us just because we live in a different way. And therefore there was a hope and there was a class of realistic cynicism that met in those two events. And that's perhaps where Denmark is going to be placed, between the idealistic hope of doing a difference to make a better world. And right now, on top of my lists are naturally some of the problems in Europe's surrounding. The migration issue, where I have said that the Danish development aid will have to not only be focusing on fighting poverty. At the same time, we can see that Europe has, for the first time in decades, experienced that borders has been moved with force, and therefore there is an issue of security that has been brought up to us. The Ukraine crisis, the problems about the security of the Baltic states, what we in Denmark is experiencing when planes from Russia has entered Danish airspace without giving a notice of who they are, is issues that are raising concerns about how to continue Europe as a peaceful place. And we need to focus that, in my sense, in two ways. In one way, that we need to continue to have a very solid, unified voice of Europe. The opposition of Syria, we're having a dialogue with them. We're helping with humanitarian aid in those parts of Syria where we can get in. We are trying to support through EU the diplomatic negotiations of having a political solution with Assad, and if not with Assad, than with the regime, because I don't think it's necessary that Assad is a part of the solution, but we need to have a solution where we continue to have a functional state, because if Syria as a state collapses, it's very difficult to see what will be the outcome, or whether ISIS Daesh will just grow. And I know that there is an intense diplomatic process where the US and John Kerry in person is taking this up, and I hope to have an opportunity to discuss this with Kerry.
Og når de står uden for EU, som vi valgte at gøre, så betyder det, at vi kan ikke sige til dem, I må ikke handle, eller I skal følge EU's sanktioner.
Yeah. Politics. I just want, is there anything you can say about that? Because that's what people are very keen to. Basically, Cameron has been so vague about it.
Yeah.
But no one knows what
Well,
they want.